also at the same time, when I took up this opportunity, I was very nervous because I've never done something like this, which is an outright commercial Bollywood Hindi movie wherein I'm lip syncing for the first time.
And I just want to tell you, your first movie is always going to have that extra magic and that extra sparkle and that extra sweetness.
These are just the emotions I think we've been feeling as a family for so much time. And of course, before I get into it, I am fully aware that still I've had it much easier compared to others, but it's been a bit of a journey to get here today.
As much as I'm excited for people to go out there, and I mean it, that please, this is the first time I am doing something like this. I want the people to go out there and see what she's capable of.
I understand.
And
a big banner also.
And
a few big banners.
Student?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to CNN News 18. Today we have with us two really good actors with us. If I may tell you, one, a stalwart in whatever he has done so far, and he's proved himself time and again with each and every film. And the other one, a newbie, tiptoeing into stardom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vikrant Massey and Shanaya.
Hi,
Thank
you for having us here.
Great. Vikrant, we'll start with you. I'll come to you, Shanaya. Vikrant, another movie, another feather in the cap of mine. We loved the teaser. We love Shanaya's work as well.
Thank you.
And tell us the whole experience. Like, how was it?
Yeah, it was lovely. Working with Shanaya especially was wonderful working with her. She's a breath of fresh air. There's so much that I learned from her. But also at the same time, when I took up this opportunity, I was very nervous because I've never done something like this, which is an outright commercial Bollywood Hindi movie wherein I'm lip syncing for the first time.
Right.
So I was very nervous, and then with the lovely crew that we had, Santosh Singh, we go back a long way. He's a dear friend of mine, so I definitely trusted him and his process. When he came on board, I knew that I'm in safe hands. And when we started spending time together during the prep, I knew that, okay, there is a very capable actor alongside, and a lot of my load will be shared with her, which turned out to be the case throughout the making of the film. And then I forgot about it. And then I knew that we've made a good film. I hope it reaches out to the audiences. But now that we are back again promoting the film, I'm nervous again because it's a very, very special film.
I understand.
It's a special film in so many ways. Santosh is a very good friend of mine. It's his first film as a director.
Right.
It is Shanaya's first film. And I hope when people go out there and watch the film, I hope that I haven't let her down. Or whatever people expect out of me, I hope I haven't let them down. I hope they have a good time watching the movie. So I'm equally nervous as I was when I started off.
I understand. But trust me, it's been a very long time, any of us, and I think a lot of our viewers will also agree. I don't think the last Vikrant Massey movie I remember where I saw the film and I came out disappointed. So
you're being too generous.
No, touch wood. I hope that
that
continues for you, Vikrant.
I hope that's true.
That's really true. Like, I have said it on my reviews also all the time. After watching Sabarmati also, I was like, de do bhai isko give him the throne of Bollywood, please. So yeah. Shanaya, before I start with you, I have a small thing that we have done, and I really hope it kind of means something to you. So this is something that we planned for you, and this is what she has to say to you.
Shanaya, the love of my life. I am so excited. You're about to start a brand new chapter, a very, very exciting chapter in your life. And my only advice to you is that, my baby, you are young, and I just want to tell you, your first movie is always going to have that extra magic and that extra sparkle and that extra sweetness because it's your first. And I couldn't have asked the universe for a better film, a better director who's been so kind and patient. Santosh Singh, you're the best. I couldn't have asked for a more dashing, more dynamic actor like Vikrant Massey. I would have never in my wildest dreams have thought. Your producers, Mansi and Varun, I mean Z, it's all added to this magic pot, Shanaya. And I want you to absorb it. The good, the bad, the everything. I always knew I told Dad 100 years ago, I think when you saw the movie Savaria, when you saw Sonam, I knew you had tasted blood. And ever since then, you wanted to be on the big screen. And I cannot wait for the world to see my baby on the big screen. And all I can say is they're going to love you as much as I do. My love.
This is something that we planned yesterday.
Wow, that's thank you. That really means a lot. Like
I
this.
really hope that just remains with you because it's your first.
I was not expecting. That's really sweet. I think we've had a long, long day. But I think this was something very special. So
thank you. We just wanted to make it special for you because it's your first
really,
time.
thank you. I was really not expecting this. Yes, thank you.
No,
this
it was
really
so
special.
I called her up yesterday and she was very sweet to call me back. She was leaving for a personal commitment and she said, "Mere family to nikal gayi. Like, I'm waiting, I'm going to shoot this, I'm going to send it across to you." And we tried sending it across, it was not able to. So today morning I went to your house. We collected it today morning and that's when we did it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It really means a lot to us also. And so I'm really sorry I'm really glad that
No. This was I think these are just the emotions I think we've been feeling as a family for so much time. And of course, before I get into it, I am fully aware that still I've had it much easier compared to others, but it's been a bit of a journey to get here today. So there's a lot of value, there's a lot of there's just a lot of value, there's a lot of gratitude that we're all feeling, because this day has finally come. And like yesterday also we went to PVR and we were just literally taking photos with the posters, with thumbs up, looking.
The lift car door opens to the posters of
yes,
so, yeah.
Yes, at home. It's just such the whole house is feeling it, because I think whenever anyone in the house goes through something or is going through something or is working towards anything, the whole family is because we're all support. It's in any household, right? So I think we're all sharing this together. So we're all very, very excited.
I'm glad, Shanaya. I'm glad I could do this for you. But I'll come across again. I mean, how about this guy right here?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Vikrant, but come on, you need to accept this. Then you need to know that people look up to you in this certain way right now. So, but come on, acting with an actor who's in his prime right now, debut movie, lovely script. I heard that you had a lot of long preps where you were trying to open the door with a blindfold, walking around in your house in a blindfold.
Yes.
So yeah, all of this, how was it?
It was amazing, and I think just getting that opportunity to work with an actor like Vikrant Massey, like you said, it actually is once in a lifetime, and I really have gotten this chance in my first film, and that's I'm just very grateful for that, because when I was going for my workshops, I remember the first thing my acting coach told me was that, tomorrow's your first day of shoot and forget everything that we've learned. We've done this 10 days of prep, which was immense amount of prep, but forget it all, because tomorrow you're going to be sharing the screen with an actor like Vikrant. All you have to do is be in the moment, be honest to your character, have that thought, yes, that you are Sabha, but all you have to do is really listen to him, because he's going to give you so much, and you just have to feed off that energy. And it of course, like, acting is a give and take. So there was just so much given to me that it just made me feel like, literally in that moment, like I'm just lucky and I'm fortunate that I can share the screen with him and I can perform my scenes with him. And my first film is with an actor like him. So yeah, it's. Just excited, yes.
Because a lot of people say acting is also reacting, Was there any chance and anything that you remember during the shoot wherein you didn't expect Shanaya to do it, but you saw it in her and you thought that, how do I react to this?
There was never a moment that I didn't expect anything out of her. But all throughout the film, she superseded my expectations. Every single day. And it began from day one.
Wow.
When we were group reading together with the director. That's the first basic exercise that you do when you are prepping for a film, is to go through the script in its entirety with the director and the writer, if the writer happens to be someone else. And as she said, she prepped for nearly 2 months. I was shooting. I joined the team, say, maybe 15 days later after she started prepping. And the first thing I notice is that she knows her dialogues by heart already. She's already practiced with the blindfold on. She is spending enough time with the director. She's also spending time with her acting coach. She's also going back home and spending time with the script by herself. And that is when it kind of struck me that, okay, she is someone who knows what she's here for. And as she's, with all humility, said that she's had to wait for it, and she's been patient with it. She's been extremely graceful all throughout the tough times that she's gone through. She's going to go out there like a tigress and give her all. So I need to up my game. And I mean it. I went back home and I said, ki boss, ye to mehnat karni padegi. Also because that day gave me a sense that I need to be worth her first film. I hope I don't let her down. Because she's waited for so long. And because she deserves it. And when we started shooting, every day there would be little moments, whether it was a montage which did not have any dialogues, whether it was that specific scene that we were talking about, wherein the entire unit and 150 people applauded for her. She got a standing ovation because she was so good. I think we hit it off instantly as people, and that kind of translated really well as co-actors.
That chemistry is quite important.
Yeah, I mean, I really like her for the person that she is, and I also happen to know her family, and I know her DNA. I know ये कैसे लोग हैं. ये ज़्यादा तारीफ नहीं करूँगा मैं, पर मुझे पता है ये कैसे लोग हैं. तो ना एक वो था कि यार I have to be worth her first film.
I understand.
And she hit it out of the park. She's very good in the film. She's very, very good in the film.
Wow.
As much as I'm excited for people to go out there, and I mean it, that please, this is the first time I am doing something like this. I want the people to go out there and see what she's capable of.
I understand.
And yeah, you'll see a lot of her in the coming few years. Yeah.
That's really sweet of coming from this guy.
Yes.
But also, Maheep ma'am,
and lastly, because she values the opportunity. सच है कि ये privilege से आती हैं, ये सच है.
But they have their own
ये
style.
खुद accept करती हैं. But she's not taken this opportunity for granted. That is what is very special. And with all humility, without sounding pompous, you're shooting like 4 films a year, you're meeting so many different people, you're working with so many different actors, you're meeting people who are first-timers, who are so-called outsiders, insiders, privileged, not so privileged. आप सब लोगों से मिलते हैं. ऐसे लोग बहुत कम मिलते हैं. जो privileged हैं, जो हमेशा एक्टर बनना चाहते थे, उनको मौका भी मिला है, पर वो granted नहीं लेते हैं उस मौके को. They value it. They go back to bed thanking their God, saying thank you. And they wake up the next day and they come with that gusto to better themselves. अच्छा लगता है यार. ऐसे लोगों के साथ काम करके तुम ही सीखते हो.
That's true. Shanaya, give us an insight on, see, as he's saying, the whole tag of being privileged or, being a star kid. The struggle is different, right? So what was your backlog when you were coming to this, when you went to a set, you finally got the kind of opportunity that you wanted? What were your struggles and what were your ups and downs in life at that point of time?
See, before I start anything, of course, like I think Vikrant also mentioned, I'm fully aware of where I come from and the family that I come from. And knowing that, I know that the opportunities that have come my way has still been far easier compared to other people. But I also know this, that the access doesn't mean guaranteed acceptance. And
Right.
the audience has to choose me. They have to accept me. They are going to see me on the screen on 11th of July. They will tell me if I'm worthy or not to go ahead or not to. The opportunity has come easier, but at the end of it, the public has to decide if I can last in this industry or not. And for that, I have to put in the work. For that, I have to put in 200, 300%, because I have to earn my place in this industry with my work, with my honest choices. And that's what I'm trying and have tried to do. And yes, I've had those opportunities, like I said, but I've also seen the setbacks, which I'm very grateful that I went through that phase for those couple of years, because those setbacks and the unpredictability that I understood about the industry, the ups and downs that I've understood about the industry made me value my work even more so. Now when I get a script, there's a lot of weightage when I hold it in my hands. It's really like a blessing. It really, I go home, I really, like Vikrant said, it's you thank God, you really thank the universe, and it's that dear to you. It's so personal. Facing the camera is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I was saying this earlier also. It's such a surreal feeling, right? Like after it's cut, you go back and you're like, oh my God, that's gonna last forever.
Yeah.
That's such a big feeling. That's a huge feeling. That's bigger than
Even
anything.
after you're gone.
Even after you're gone, it's gonna be there. So you cannot take this lightly. You just cannot. You owe it to the camera. You owe it to the audience. You owe it to the actor you're working with, the crew that is there waiting for you to get that shot, and you, of course, also owe it to yourself. And I think that's the least amount that I can do to have something so big that's everlasting. This is the least amount that I have to do. So I think that I'm just happy with how things have happened. Of course, in the moment, I'm not going to sit here and say that I was so positive. I was not. There were, of course, moments where I was thinking maybe this is just not going to happen, or maybe this is not meant to happen. And you had those feelings, but you had to pick yourself up. You had to keep working. And what was, like my mom always says, the universe has a plan. Trust the universe, put your head down. What's in your control, you control that. What you can control is working hard, working on your craft. You like doing that. Do it. If you're not performing in front of the camera for now, perform in front of students, perform in front of, your peers. So I was doing that once a week. My Saturday plan was to pick a scene and go in front of 40 kids and perform. And I used to have fun. I used to enjoy, and they were my audience, and they used to give their feedback. So I was still doing what I loved during those few years. And I'm happy that I went through that, because when I finally came on the first day of shoot on the set of Aankhon Ki Gustaakhiyan, there was of course, the nervousness, the overwhelming. I'm a student and I'm learning constantly, but there was some sort of calmness that at least I deserve a bit to at least step foot in this set, and I'm not clueless. I'm not. I think that is also very, very important. And during that time, I assisted as well as an assistant director, and I think that helped me as well a lot, because I think sometimes on set you come and you kind of if you don't know what your crew is doing, how do you deliver a scene?
You'll really be thrown off.
Yeah, you'll be thrown off. If I don't know, my continuity supervisor will help me in remembering that I have to keep using my right hand for that scene, or I did I put my hair back in one scene and I don't know who to go to, and I go to the first AD for that. He'll also look at me like, you have to know they are here making that scene whole for you to be presented well. And I think that it was very important for me to know what the set is doing, what I'm getting myself into, and I think that just grounded me a little bit. Just having that awareness. So yeah, I think everything, like my mom said, happens for a reason.
Fingers crossed for this one, and we really hope that it works for you, Shanaya.
Thank you.
Just last a couple of questions before I leave you. What can we expect from the both of you apart from the film? Like I know for sure you're working on a few. I know for sure you're working.
He's working on a few.
Yeah,
a few.
Yeah, a few.
Yes. Bolo.
Shanaya,
No,
you go
yeah.
first.
Bolo, yaar. Itna kya modest hote ho?
Come on. What are you working on? I'm pretty sure it's different roles that we'll see you in after this.
Yes.
So what are you working on?
I recently completed a film with Shujat sir, with Abhay Verma. We just recently wrapped that up, and now I'm just looking forward to starting Tu Ya Main, which is the teaser which came out a couple of months ago with Adarsh, Gaurav and Bijoy sir, where we've just started working on prep, Bijoy sir, and I've actually just started soft prep, just character reference films and watching that and trying to understand and gauge what my character is going to be like. So we've started that, and we're going to in a couple of days actually start a full-on workshop with Atul sir.
Wow.
So looking forward to that, and fingers crossed.
And
a big banner also.
And
And a few big banners.
student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about.
No. Yeah. It's.
We know the big banner, so yeah. But you can at least tell us the film, the series at least.
Yeah. something.
Okay, maybe she doesn't want to talk. I'd put her in a fix, actually.
I understand.
With me, yeah, I mean, Aankhon Ki Gustaakhiyan is out on 11th July. There's one film that I am also soft prepping for. It is called White,
Yes.
wherein I play the Honorable Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. And you can see all of this is for that. Very nervous. So I'm spending a lot of time with him, with the script. I start shooting in August.
Must be really nice spending time with him. It helps you grow as well.
It's also very unnerving because he's something else.
Right.
He's something else. He's God sent for me. This film, him, everything, this opportunity is God sent.
Well, as we speak about White and the anticipation as well, we can't let you go without telling us, how do you feel about the whole idea of 12th Fail that might get a national award? In contention.
I hope it does. And I'm sorry at the cost of sounding pompous, with utmost humility, I hope it does.
Yeah.
I hope the film wins an award. I hope Vinod sir wins an award. I hope I win an award. I think we did a good job.
Good job?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I was going to butt in, but I didn't.
I hope it does. I've always aspired for one. I've prayed for one. When I was that young kid wanting to become an actor, I always wanted a national award because that's the greatest achievement an actor in India can have, to be presented an award by the president of the country. I mean, I hope it happens. Yeah, so fingers crossed.
Hope it happens as well, Vikrant. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely chatting with you as always.
Thank you. Thank you for the video. Thank you.
You should share that video with her.
Yes.